like everybody with age, your health declines, and both of them ended up in care homes.
Yes.
Dad sadly had COVID, contracted that after going into hospital with a chest infection. You believe that's how he contracted it?
Yes, just a very minor chest infection. He was really reluctant to go into hospital. That was on the Saturday. On the Thursday, they were talking about discharge planning, but he then took a big decline over the weekend. And on Tuesday night, 9 days after he was admitted, we got the call to say that he wouldn't survive the night. Drove through the night and managed to be with him for the last couple of hours.
And Mum caught COVID at the beginning. Was it the first wave?
Yes, the first wave. Mum was in fairly poor health and vulnerable to pretty much anything. We didn't think she'd survive, but incredibly she did. But absolutely brutally weakened. She was then vulnerable to any little infection going, and died of an unrelated infection a few days after Dad.
How difficult has it been for you to deal with this? I mean, that's 2 loved ones in 12 months.
Horrendous. Even the funeral was awful. We had a joint funeral. COVID restrictions. We only had 19 people there. Almost all of their relatives were elderly in their 70s, and I was their only relative there, because none of them felt safe to travel with the COVID rates as they were at the time. A lot of their local friends and friends' children did come, which I was really grateful for. But yeah, I sincerely hope that will end up being the worst day of my life. I shudder to think what worse than that might be.